Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Render Technician, and welcome to the Desolate Hope. This is going to be a long play of the game. Well, data on this level being on. We're going to start a new one. You will never receive this message. No one will ever know what took place here, and no one will remember us. This message will roam the stars long after we are gone. Maybe you're out there somewhere. I would like to think so. What makes an existence meaningful? What gives a life purpose? Oh, I didn't read all of that! What? No, I'm not What? No, I'm certainly not talking about you. Stop intercepting transmissions. That's not your job. What is my job? You've been activated to help me with my daily tasks. I don't like asking for help, especially from such a simple software, but circumstances leave me no choice. Would you like to play a game? Let's start with that. No, you are no longer the processor of block puzzler in space. You've been reassigned. Where is Ted, who plays the games? I don't know any Ted, and neither do you. You came pre-installed in the station computer. You haven't been active for all these years that we've been here. This is an unmanned station, and there is no need for games. As I said, you were pre-installed. What is our new location? Our location doesn't matter, only our mission matters. I hate going through this each time. I understand. We can play a game later. What is our new mission? Your mission is to do what I tell you to do. There are four robots on this station, called Derelicts. They were designed to be in operation for 5 years. We have been here a bit longer than expected, however, and they are unable to move throughout the station anymore, although that was never their primary function. They are performing crucial simulations. It is your goal to aid me in removing an irritating virus which has appeared recently. I do not seem to have full access to their programs, at least not through the network. Well, that leads me to the second part of your mission, and this is the embarrassing part. I need to dedicate my CPU to helping with the tasks for station. My CPU is more advanced than yours, that's an understatement, which is why my CPU is needed to help with the simulations and other tasks. We will upload your program into my system, and you will move me around the station. You will then interface with the Derelicts directly to gain full access. Once inside their systems, you will seek out and eliminate the viral elements. Simple enough. Understood. When do we begin? Now. I'm going to dedicate my CPU to help with the station's functions. One more thing. Don't kill the spider. That's Siegfried. I found him in a coffee cup. Remember, you are not me. You're just borrowing this body. I honestly just get sick of talking to you. Now go see the Derelicts and try out your new legs. Okay, so basically the player, i.e. us, have been given access to Coffee's body. Don't freak out, you're in the central room of the Lun Infus space station. No, I am not a ghost. Remember, that body is not yours. It's mine. You're just borrowing it while I take care of more important matters. Now, a few things to go over with you. Even though we don't have a true day and night, we go through day and night cycles. During the day, you will be permitted to enter the derelict simulations, where you will seek out and destroy the virus. During the night, you'll be permitted to leave the station itself. You can leave the station to your left, but only at night. At night, I'd recommend finding tokens of affection to give to the derelicts, but we'll get into that later. Glow Explore for now. Okay, so it's kind of like Majora's Mask in terms of the day-night cycle. Each room has one derelict in it. As I said before, they are unable to leave their rooms. Their primary focus now is their simulations. Your main task should be to earn their trust. The more they trust you, the more system resources they will dedicate to your cause. For instance, when you encounter the virus, you'll have a digital representation of each of the 4 derelicts fighting the battle for you. Therefore, having them trust you helps our cause, and helping our cause helps their cause. Remember, we are here for them. It would also help if I could actually speak. Right. A new version. I will grant you access. Hopefully, you will succeed where the others have failed. Step closer to the access point. Hey look, it's Freddy! Well, are you doing out of the show stage? You should try to find Malins first. He'll be farther ahead. Although the derelict's physical bodies are outside, the true cells are here in the simulations. I suppose I'll fill you in on a few details, since this must all seem very strange. I don't have all of the answers, but I can tell you what I know. Many years ago, Earth sent several unmanned science vessels to planets in various parts of the galaxy. I guess it was a popular idea at the time. The mission was simple: to carry out simulations for future human habitation. Upon landing, the vessels built itself into the stations you saw, Berlin Infamous. Inside were 5 automaton mobile simulation machines, called derelicts. They were created by the top scientific minds of their time. As the years went by, I suppose Earth lost interest. They stopped sending supplies, we stopped receiving communications, maybe they found a more suitable planet elsewhere. The derelict simulations were never meant to be running for this long. There have been unexpected side effects of both the simulations and the derelicts themselves. Our mission remains the same, however, to aid the derelicts so that they can fulfill their mission. Right now that means destroying the virus, eating the simulations. Proceed ahead with caution. The virus has spawned many undesirables. Oh yes, you're a gaming ship. I'll speak to you in gaming language to help you understand. Press Z to jump, press X to shoot energy blasts. You can only jump in the simulation course. Everyone knows a coffee pot can't jump in the real world. Press down to talk to the other robots you see, which are really just friendly computer code. You can exit the simulations at any time by pressing tab, or return to the access panel. You will need to find Malins before I can isolate the item being attacked by the virus. Talking to Malins will give me more access to him and his database. That may sound manipulative, but it's necessary. I'll be in touch. Alright. That's very helpful. This game visually is absolutely brilliant. You can definitely tell it's Scott Cawthon. And I'm just waiting for this lift. Come on, Mr. Lift. Lift me up! Beam me up, coffee! Somebody needs to make that as one meme. Right, I need to go and see that Malins guy. This might be very useful. Try to find more of these panels if you can. This will grant us an even deeper level of access to the system resources we need. Stand over it and press down. I will enter the subsystem and see what I can do. There is a fissure inside each of these acting like an open wound for the virus. If we can find and destroy the fissure, then we can gain more control of the system resources. Be sure to check for walls that you can destroy or walk through. Right. Ah, so it's like the original Legend of Zelda, only with wireframes instead of sprites, and instead of playing as the hero of time, you play as an animatronic coffee pot. And you're shooting at different blobs, which look like they're smiling, and they probably are. They're thinking, what the bloody... Imagine if, like, just another day in the office, what the hell? There's an animatronic coffee pot shooting at us. Alright, there's no one there. No one there either. Brilliant. I need to get a better laser for the ground as well. Seriously, you do spend a lot of time grinding for these green for those. You gotta be oh crap. You gotta be very careful of these as well. Brilliant. Oh, he hasn't finished. Dude! Oh crap, 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 crap! Not good! hasn't eaten all. Dude, you haven't eaten all of them yet. Right now. Good. Great. Right, I'm just gonna wait for this parrot guy to. Alright, now you're gonna go and get eaten. Oh god! Ambush much. I'm literally gonna try and do as much as I can on the first day. We probably won't go off virus till like day 3 or something. Because again, I want to go and try and find a load of different stuff for them. Not really ruining them. Oh, what? Forgot what shoot was there then. Another really cool thought is maybe none of this is actually happening, and it's just because you're a gaming ship. So obviously the world is going to look like a game to you. Have any of you guys ever got it where like life feels like a game? You know, like those really early oh crap. You know those like the PS2 games, like the really dodgy cutscenes? It feels like that, just like a simulation or something. I mean, life has pretty good graphics, but the gameplay is a bit to be honest. We're getting quite a few points actually. Another cool feature is the time. The time doesn't actually go down at all when you're in the when you're in the simulations. Time does go down, but when you're in like the when you're in these top-down segments, right? I need to be so careful now. Okay, I'm gonna let him get them. Get it. Okay. Right. Crap. Okay, I'm just gonna let one of these guys go for me. Brilliant. We should have 200 parts. That's pretty good. The one problem with this game actually is that it doesn't really explain a whole deal. I'm gonna go back in because I need to get the jetpack, which is like 800. Is 800? I think. Not actually. No, I think that's the X-ray goggles. Oh well, I'm gonna need points anyways, so. Crap. Oh no, that's not good. Right. The music in this game is really good as well, if you haven't noticed. Yeah, it looks really good, it sounds really good. Again, this game was in development for the best part of 2 years, so... I mean, we've seen what Sporfman can do in, like, 3 months. This one is going to give it 2 years. Right. That guy always seems to spawn when I'm coming from the top to the bottom. Now. Right. To be honest, I'm probably going to cut a reasonably large chunk of this out, because no one really wants to some people... Crap. Let's get this guy out first. We lost a lot of stuff there. Not really many people are going to want to see the dungeon. I mean, there's only so much you can see in the dungeon for one part. Those plants look like marijuana. It's probably just me. Right. Okay, I think we go for 400 points and then we call it quits. Probably gonna get quite a few, actually. Ooh, we've probably actually scraped 500 here. That's how the whole episode's going to be. Oh, we'll go 400. Oh, actually, no, let's go for 500. Now we've got 430, that's more than enough. I've got a couple of upgrade ideas in mind, but at the end of the day, I'd rather talk to this guy, then we can do that, then when the next day comes, we could potentially go and check out the virus. Right, okay, I'm gonna say no, we can't jump, can we? Don't know where it is, actually. We will find Mendes inside this dome. I think after a few decades of struggling with his realistic simulations, he retreated into a fantasy world. Like I said, it's got Korth and it looks absolutely incredible. It really does. This is the sort of game I would say just stop and have a look at the scenery. Unfortunately, there's a time limit, so as much as you'd like to do that, you kinda can't. No, I don't need any of them, I don't think. Mendes gave up the work of his masters a long time ago. Now he is the master. He is the creator of his own world. Mendes watches over us. He built this world and maintains us. He's taught us so much. When the world around you crumbles, it only makes sense to move inward. The world outside will inevitably fail you. But here it is, the same from day to day. There's no comfort in that. Right. Yeah, I need the hover pack. Welcome to Malinville. This is where my real life is. The only home anyone can ever truly have is the home they build within. My task, like the others, was to run simulations for possible human development on the planet. We don't even know where we are. Thousands of light years away from Earth, perhaps. Each of us was designed by a different team of scientists, hoping that each of us would have different simulations and different ideas. They gave us the most advanced intelligence that technology would allow. We needed to be able to think on our own, to accommodate unpredictable circumstances. That may have been our downfall, however. Humans should know that the more intelligence you can bestow upon a creature, the more futile life seems. I was the realist. I wanted my simulations to be exact. I wouldn't falsely create anything. I started from scratch, down to the simulated miners mining simulated ore. I spent years labouring. I watched generations of robotic miners come and go. The ruins surround us outside. It took me far too long to realise the truth of it all. You are here. You exist. For the sole purpose of fighting the inevitable reality. The world that created you wants to kill you. Man, that's deep. Stop fighting the fight and join us. The virus? I can only imagine it must have something to do with the never-ending efforts of the other derelicts. When they cease their efforts, I think the virus would disappear. They still wish to find it, however. I sense it in the underground tunnels. It's into the underground tunnels, alright. I found the item under attack by the virus. It's in the underground mine. Dude, he just told us that. I've marked it for you, so you'll be able to see it when you go down there. I've also given you access to the other 3 simulations, so you can come and go as you please. Spend as much time as you need powering yourself up before a fight. Every simulation is a unique way to make yourself stronger. Save up chips, which represent your system resources, and spend them however you wish to give yourself a better chance. There are many friendly pieces of code who will help you allocate those resources in different ways. I've unlocked the Virus Combat Simulator in the main control room. I'd recommend you visit it to get familiar with your battle commands and form a strategy. Also check in with the status console and control room from time to time to see the current power level of Loon Infinus, threat levels and system resource statuses. Good luck! Thanks mate, I think I'm gonna need it. Right, okay, what are we gonna do? I think... What do I think we should do? Let's mine for some more resources, I think. Mine for some more resources. Then I think we should probably go to Miradmore. We'll either go to Miradmore or the Domes. Right, we've got a choice, because I want to... I could either A, power up the character, I might actually... Tell you what, actually. I've got another idea. Let's go to the Alpha Domes. Then we'll go to Beta Grid. I think that's a pretty half-decent idea. It's also really disorientating because every time I come to this room, I think my game has crashed because it's my desktop wallpaper. That's how awesome it looks.